Chelsea are back. Chelsea are back. Hello, hello. What a win. Oh, bit worried there in the first half. Dominated possession throughout the first half. I thought it was another one of those games. Dominated possession in the first half. Villa nick a goal out of nowhere. And then in the second half, I thought it was going to be much the same. But the boys did it. The change from Lampard. Tactical genius that he is. Bringing on Pulisic, Captain America, and Ross Barkley as well, who I thought did really well when he came on. But Pulisic was there at the back post for that Aston cross to tuck it into the back of the net to equalise. And then Giroud, Olivier Giroud, you sexy Frenchman, that lovely turn in the box, smashing it into the back of the net for 2-1. A good victory at Villa Park. A hard place to go. Villa defended well, but didn't have much going forward, in my opinion. Thought we dominated most of the game. Deservedly the winners, in my opinion. First half, I thought the team selection from Lampard was a bit shaky at first. I don't think we started off as well as we could have, but we grew into the game. We got better in the second half when he made those changes. Those changes needed to be made, and when he made them, we looked a lot better. A lot sharper, a lot crisper. We moved the ball a lot quicker. I thought Pulisic was amazing when he came on the pitch, as was Ross Barkley. I thought Ross Barkley had a good game today. Let's go through the players and I'll give you my ratings of each of them. Kepa in goal. Thought he played well. Had a good game. Wasn't his fault for the goal. Pulled off a good save. It came bouncing back out to their player. Nothing he could do about the rebound. And then it went for 1-0 to Villa. Wasn't his fault. I'd give him overall. He pulled off some really good saves throughout the game. So overall, I would give Kepa a 7. Azpilicueta, some of his crosses into the box were poor at times. A lot of them were poor, but he did deliver one very good cross to the back post. There was Pulisic for the goal. So defensively, rock solid as always, in my opinion, was Azpilicueta. Maybe at fault slightly for the goal. Didn't react quick enough. So I'd give him a 6. Rudiger is a leader, in my opinion. In my opinion, Tony Rudiger should be the captain of this team. I thought he played really well today alongside Christensen. Rudiger, though, was fantastic. I'd give him a 7. Christensen, really well today. Played really well. 1 or 2 times he did switch off a little bit towards the end. Nearly cost us right at the end. Jota missed a shot. Overall, though, I'd give Christensen a 6. Marcus Alonso had a good game, I thought. A couple of his crosses weren't very good at times. But overall, a decent game from Alonso. Didn't do anything wrong in defence, I thought. Played well. A 6 for him. N'Golo Kante bossed that midfield all game. Stopped Grealish from doing what he does best. Grealish was hardly able to get forward, get on the ball every time he did. There was N'Golo Kante. So I'd give N'Golo Kante an 8 today. I thought he was amazing. Kovacic played well in the first half. Tired in the second half. I think it was right to bring him off. Barkley came in and did well for him, but Kovacic for me a 6. Barkley, his replacement, I'd give him a 7 for what he did when he came on. I thought Barkley played well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, first game back for Chelsea for over 12 months. And he played really well, I thought. First half, his touch let him down a couple of times. He looked a bit rusty, but he grew into the game a bit better. I think it was right to bring him off as well. He looked tired in the second half. The right choice to bring on Pulisic in his position, and there was Christian Pulisic. So Loftus-Cheek for me, I'd give him a 6. Christian Pulisic came on and changed the game, in my opinion. Up the tempo, up the pace of the game. Captain America was there to save the day for Chelsea. I'd give him an 8. Olivier Giroud led the line really well today. Had a battle on his hands with Tyrone Mings. And I thought he did really well. In the first half, he struggled to get much service. Really, they couldn't get the ball into Giroud. He had nothing to feed on. But finally, when he did get his chance, Giroud took his chance. And that's what quality strikers do. I don't care what anyone says. Olivier Giroud is a quality striker. He links up the play with other players around him really well, better than many other strikers do. I think the only one that might be better in him than doing it at the moment is Firmino at Liverpool. Very similar in the way Giroud plays, links up the play. Well, won't get you 20 to 30 goals a season, but will assist a lot more and will create a lot for others around him. But today, Giroud, I thought, played really well, battled up front the whole game, led the line well. I would give Giroud a 9. Willian, wasn't expecting Willian to play today. In the first half, I thought Willian was one of our best players. And a lot of pace, a lot of energy, was trying a lot, trying to unlock the Villa defence. Second half, he seemed to tire a little bit. But he played well, Willian. Didn't do much wrong. Some of his crosses were poor. Some of his creativity was poor at times. Overall, though, he did good. I'd give him a 7. The other subs that came on, who came on? Barkley, I've already given him score. Abraham came on for about 10 minutes at the end. Didn't really get much in the way of any chances. Who else came onto the pitch? Reece James came on towards the end. Didn't have much to do, really. Didn't do anything wrong. Nice to see him on the pitch. But overall, a great win today, which means we have caught up to Leicester, closed that gap on third place, which I think we can do. I think we can nick it. I think we can nick third place. Whereas Leicester have got some tough games coming up, as do we. But I think if we continue to grow from this point, this confidence builder will win against Villa, a tough place to go. Yes, Villa are in a relegation fight, but it's never an easy place to go, Villa Park. I didn't think Villa really came out at us too much. On the majority of the game, we dominated, absolutely dominated possession, deservedly winners in my opinion. First half, we didn't take our chances. And I did think this was going to be another one of them games where we had all the possession, creating chances, but not taking those chances. And there was Villa, right at the end of the first half, nicking a goal from a set piece. And I thought, oh no, it's one of them days again. Villa are going to sit in, and they did the same again in the second half. They sat in, they defended, and of course, you don't blame them for doing that against the side of like Chelsea. They're going to sit in, they're going to defend, they're going to make it hard for you, and they did. They played really well, Villa. They defended really well, and it was about 5 minutes of brilliance. 2 goals. Firstly, Christian Pulisic, a great crossing from Azpilicueta to the back post, and there was Christian Pulisic, Captain America, to save the day for Chelsea, and a great finish from him. And then Olivier Giroud. Started off with William, really started off the move here. Out wide to Barkley, I think it is. Yeah, Barkley got on the ball, looked up, played it inside to Mount. Mount to Giroud. Giroud back to Mount. 1-2, lovely quick passing. Giroud turns and smashes it into the goal. I think Pulisic set it up, actually. Yeah, Christian Pulisic. No, he didn't. It was Azpilicueta. Yeah, I'm watching the replay now. It was Azpilicueta that set it up. So, 2 assists for Aspi today. How about that? Good play, though. Well played today, boys. I thought Lampard, tactical genius, did it again. He knew it wasn't working. What we were doing wasn't working, going from side to side, crossing it in. This wasn't working. He needed to change. And as soon as he changed it, boom. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. More than I was before the game, I'll tell you that much. Chelsea got the victory. It's the main thing that matters. 3 points. We have pulled away from United, who couldn't beat Tottenham on Friday. Big gap in between us and them now. Let me just double check the points gap between us and Manchester United. I'm pretty sure we are. Yeah, here we go. All right. Yep. We are 3 points behind Leicester City. Leicester on 54. We're on 51. We are now 5 points clear of Man United. And that's a bit of a gap now. A bit more comfortable on that than I was before the game. 5 points clear of them. 3 points behind Leicester. Can we close the gap on Leicester? That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking behind. I'm looking forwards. We can catch them. I'm pretty sure we can. Let's look at who Leicester's next game is against. They are at home to Brighton. They should win that. They should beat Brighton at home. But you never know with the way the games are going at the moment. You never know. Brighton, Arsenal should have beaten them the other day. So they had a good result against Arsenal. So confidence could be high for Brighton. You never know. Come on, Brighton. Who have United got next? United are on Wednesday at home to Sheffield United. Ooh, that's a tasty one there. But I would have thought United should have enough to beat Sheffield United. And then we are on Thursday. It's the big one. It's the tough one. Man City at home. It's going to be a tough one, that one. That's where they are going to close the gap on us. They would have played already. Leicester and Man United would have played. So it's good that we got the victory here today, really. Because if we didn't, then we would have been in trouble. I'm watching the Villa goal back now. House. Their centre-back, wasn't it? Yeah. Good save from Aspilicueta. Coming from Arrizabalaga from Kepa. Nothing he could have done. No one reacted. None of the defenders reacted to it. Anyway, Man City up next. And I'm confident we could do something against City. If we play, I know we can play. If everyone plays at the top, you've got to beat everyone. When you're playing City, everyone's got to be on top of their game. Everyone, to get something out of the game. No doubt about it. And hope that City are not on top of their game. Someone has an off day. Their weakest spots, in my opinion, for City are at centre-back. That's where they are weakest at the moment. They lost that poor lad, Eric Garcia. I do hope he gets well soon. Hopefully the injury is not too severe. But, yeah, you never know in football. We could do it. We can do it. We've got the talent. We've got the quality to trouble City. We've shown it in the past. So, I'm quietly confident going into the City game. Quietly confident that if we can grow from this performance today, hopefully Hudson-Odoi is back fit. We get the squad fully fit. Everyone seemed to get through the game well. No injuries to talk of, considering other teams have their players are dropping like flies. If you look at the likes of Arsenal, their players are dropping like flies. So Chelsea, hopefully we got through this injury-free and we can get back some players who didn't play today. City on Thursday. We can do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please follow, subscribe, all that lovely stuff. Share everything. Really appreciate it. Stay safe, everyone. Stay blessed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye. Come on, you Blues.